Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Friday, the 14th of February 2025. So, yesterday, tamed PCE, talks of peace and tariff pausing prompt bid for stocks, bonds, and gold. A squeezy day, more on that in just a moment. And DAX upside panic versus SPX sideways snooze. So, obviously, talking about the DAX, the move yesterday was quite insane. European shorts carried out on stretchers. I bet they were. And stocks and bonds bid in wake of PPI and Trump tariff announcement, which came out last night after the markets closed. And US stocks gained after President Trump signed a memorandum to introduce reciprocal tariffs, but with a delayed implementation. Attention was also on PPI data, which was firmer than expected, although the components of the release, which feed into PCE measures, fell month on month. Economic news for today, we've got core retail sales at 130 and retail sales at the same time as well. They're forecast more or less to be slightly lower, as shown there by the forecasted and previous numbers. So we'll just have to wait and see. I think it's going to be a bit more of a quieter day today. But let's have a look at yesterday and kick off with the Dow. So yesterday the Dow up, and you can see there we've got the all-time high still to take out with the Dow. All of the others are sort of working their way through back to the all-time highs as well. 30-minute chart, market was fairly quiet, and then the announcement from Trump, and bang, off we go up to the close of Thursday there. Wednesday that would be, not Thursday. So yeah, the Dow making its way to the all-time highs once more. It could quite possibly do that today with the retail sales numbers if it so wished to do so. Let's have a look at the DAX yesterday, an interesting chart, certainly. So yesterday we were up once more. The market knows no bounds as far as the German DAX is concerned. So going back to the last pullback, and just in a matter of 11 days, 11 trading days that is, this market has moved up 1,500 points. The German economy is on suicide watch, and yet the market continues to move to the upside. So 1,541 points. One thing that I will say is that we do have some supply coming into the market there. We are overbought, but don't discount that. And what is also staggering is the fact yesterday when I said we're going up to 22,500. The market did 22,629. So again, massive moves in the DAX at the moment. I don't know why, because there's absolutely no reason why it should be doing that. 305 points yesterday. Shouldn't be doing that at all. Should be on, well, should be, but on the downside. But this is the insanity of what we're seeing at the moment. So the short squeeze continued yesterday. The market moved down as I said it would when it opened. There's obviously some traders taking profits at these lofty and insane levels. But after the profit taking was out of the way, the market moved higher. A bit of a pullback there, over 100 points into the end of the trading session yesterday afternoon. Well, that's not the end of the session. It's 30-minute chart. So this is in the evening again with the sort of first bit of release with the tariffs. Market sideways and sitting on the DP. It's got over 100 points to get back to the high, but that's not an issue. But given the number of days that the market has moved up now without a pause, that pause is required in this market. So you may get the opposite this morning, bit of a rally, and then it runs out of steam. We just have to wait and see. S&P 500, this also heading back to all-time highs. That will be achieved probably before the cash market opens later today, 6127. And there you can see again yesterday the release of Trump's tariffs, market moving higher. Bit of a sell-off to begin with, but buying coming into the market. And in the FT 100, this also putting in, I think probably a double top, but it's 8837. Let's just have a look at yesterday. 8837 was a high when we recorded the market alert yesterday morning. The market hit this in that session, the pre-market session of 6 a.m. So a bit of selling around, probably what I'd expect from the DAX today. And there you can see the FT100, selling off down to the S2. Market found support and then just meandered for the rest of the trading session there. Meanwhile, the US dollar continues to show weakness, finding a slight bit of support there on the overnight market. So pulling back to 107 now from a high of 110.50, which we saw back there in, just find a date for this, the 13th of January. And in the metals, silver's being allowed to break out this morning. Will it get through 32.90 where it's got resistance? We'll just have to wait and see. Then we've got 34.50 is the next upside target. Certainly in the last 30 minutes the market has broken to the upside. Whether this is a false breakout, we'll find out. Certainly a lot of buying in this market yesterday at the DP, and one or two other spikes there. I suppose now the tariffs are in. As far as Trump is concerned, but there's still that delay with Mexico, and also there's the prospect, of course, that he may exempt silver from those tariffs at the end of the month if he does continue to go ahead with them as well, because obviously the suppression of the silver price, which you'll be fully aware of and why it's suppressed. So we'll just have to wait and see. We're only sort of 15 days, not even that away from it now, 14 days. And gold, they're heading for a new all-time high today. That's likely to drag silver along for the ride as well. So that might be why. But let's just have a look at the 30-minute. No, we haven't got a biggish breakout like we have in silver. It's just moving up nicely. Bit of a small pullback there again yesterday. Look at all that volume there and activity. So gold continuing to head up to that $3,000 number. And we can see there 2942. Won't take too much to sort that out now and get to that sort of level. So look at the gold silver ratio, and we can see that moving down sharply given the 30-minute price chart of silver, where it moved up quite nicely in the last 30 minutes. Let's have a look at yesterday's trades. And a bit of a messy day. There was certainly something going on in the DAX yesterday for sure. Whether it was a squeeze, buybacks or whatever it was, well, it was certainly a squeeze based upon the price action of how quickly it moved. So we started off by moving to the downside. We had a potential buy signal and it was just straight up, straight down. It's unfortunate when that happens. And then the market moving down there, as you can see. And then we had two others where before the market moved higher, we started off with the buy signal, which was right, but then just put in a sell signal, which unfortunately moved down sharply, took that out, and then the market continuing to move to the upside there and then not stopping. You can see that first move there over 100 points, and then the market just continued, as you can see there, and straight through 2,500 as the it's the R2 level, isn't it? If I remember rightly. No, it's here. That's the number there. So we went straight through that, which you can see there, and then continuing up. And that was just the first move during the day. And then we had another one which took us up to that new all-time high. But in the afternoon, the market pulling back a bit there, finding support at the R1, bringing it back above the 500, and then moving higher, as you can see there, and then another short there that failed. Market choppy, sideways, mission accomplished. Then as they just moved it up there to the new all-time high over the 600, there you go, through the 600 level. So yeah, insane day in the German DAX. Another insane day, I think, is probably more the case. And there you can see overnight, we're sitting at the DP at the moment. There's the high, which is the all-time high, 22,629, I think that says. Yep. So there's still the chance of going up to that level because of the insanity of the markets at the moment. As just reset the chart there, you can see that we're already coming off the DP. But again, let's see if it's got the strength and the inclination to go up to that level. We've got the US retail sales, so let's see what they do when they come out. Okay, that's it for this one and for this week. So as we head into the weekend, have a great weekend. And let's see what transpires during today. So with that, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.